There was severe warring against the Polish team all the days of Shaul, and when Shaul saw any mighty man or any valiant man, he took him to him. Of the books called Shamuel, the first, chapter 15. And Shamuel said to Shaul, Yahweh sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore hearken thou to the voice of the words of Yahweh. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts,
I have marked that which Amalek did to Israel, how he set himself against him in the way, when he came up out of Mithraim. Now go and smite Amalek, and devote all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and donkey.
And Shaul summoned the people, and numbered them in Telahim, 200,000 footmen, and 10,000 men of Yehudah. And Shaul came to the city of Amalek, and laid wait in the valley. And Shaul said to the Qeni, Go, depart, get you down from among the Amaleki, lest I destroy you with them. For ye showed kindness to all the children of Israel when they came up out of Mithraim. So Qeni departed from among Amalek. And Shaul smote Amalek from Havilah as thou goest to Shur, that is before Mithraim. And he took Agag, the king of Amalek, alive, and devoted all the people with the edge of the sword. But Shaul and the people spared Agag, and the best of the sheep, and of the oxen, and of the fatlings, and the lambs, and all that was good, and would not devote them. But everything that was vile and refuse, that they devoted. Then the word of Yahweh was to Shamuel, saying,
It repenteth me that I have set up Shaul to be king, for he is turned back from following me, and hath not performed my commands.
And Shamuel was wroth, and he cried to Yahweh all night. And Shamuel rose early to meet Shaul in the morning, and it was told Shamuel, saying, Shaul came to Carmel, and behold, he set him up a monument, and turned and passed on, and went down to Gilgal. And Shamuel came to Shaul, and Shaul said to him, Blessed be thou of Yahweh, I have performed the command of Yahweh. And Shamuel said, What meaneth then this bleating of the sheep in my ears, and the lowing of the oxen which I hear? And Shaul said, They have brought them from the Amaleki, for the people spared the best of the sheep and of the oxen to sacrifice to Yahweh thy God, and the rest we have devoted. Then Shamuel said to Shaul, Stay, and I will tell thee what Yahweh hath said to me this night. And he said to him, Say on. And Shamuel said, Though thou wast little in thy own sight, wast thou not made the head of the tribes of Israel? And Yahweh anointed thee king over Israel. And Yahweh sent thee on a journey, and said,
Go and devote the sinners, Amalek, and fight against them until they be consumed.
For what reason then didst thou not obey the voice of Yahweh, but didst fly upon the spoil, and didst that which was evil in the sight of Yahweh. And Shaul said to Shamuel, Yea, I have obeyed the voice of Yahweh, and have gone the way which Yahweh sent me, and have brought Agag, the king of Amalek, and have devoted Amalek. But the people took of the spoil, sheep and oxen, the chief of the devoted things, to sacrifice to Yahweh thy God in Gilgal. And Shamuel said, Hath Yahweh as great delight in ascending offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of Yahweh? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and pushing against the word of Yahweh is as idolatry and teraphim. Because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh, he hath also rejected thee from being king. And Shaul said to Shamuel, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the command of Yahweh and thy words, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice. Now therefore I pray thee, pardon my sin, and turn again with me, that I may worship Yahweh. And Shamuel said to Shaul, I will not return with thee, for thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh, and Yahweh hath rejected thee from being king over Israel. And as Shamuel turned about to go away, Shaul laid hold upon the wing of his robe, and it tore. And Shamuel said to him, Yahweh hath torn the kingdom of Israel from thee this day, and hath given it to a neighbor of thine that is better than thou. And also the strength of Israel will not lie nor repent, for he is not a man for to be repenting. Then he said, I have sinned, yet honor me now, I pray thee, before the elders of my people, and before Israel, and turn again with me, that I may worship Yahweh thy God. So Shamuel turned again after Shaul, and Shaul worshipped Yahweh. Then said Shamuel, Bring ye hither to me Agag, the king of Amalek. And Agag came to him cheerfully, and Agag said, Surely the bitterness of death is past. And Shamuel said, As thy sword hath made women childless, so shall thy mother be childless among women. And Shamuel hewed Agag in pieces before Yahweh in Gilgal. Then Shamuel went to the Ramah, and Shaul went up to his house to the Gabaa of Shaul. And Shamuel came no more to see Shaul until the day of his death, for Shamuel mourned for Shaul, and Yahweh repented that he had made Shaul king over Israel. And Yahweh said to Shamuel, How long wilt thou mourn for Shaul, seeing I have rejected him from being king over Israel? Fill thy horn with oil, and go. I will send thee to Yeshai, the Beit Halehmi, for I have provided me a king among his sons.